Hi, I'm Doug Keck, and this is an EWTN Bookmark Brief. Just had the pleasure of speaking with the one and only Dr. Ray Guarendi about his book, Being a Grandparent, Just Like Being a Parent, Only Different. And of course it's going to be different. You wrote it. So let's talk about the overview. How is it similar and how is it different?
It is similar in the sense that we don't have the responsibility of parents, so we have more opportunities to enjoy. It's different in that there has been a pretty strong shift away from parenting styles. Most of human history, you parented like your parents parented. Well, because of the culture, because of the onslaught of the experts, there's some pretty radical differences, not only in parenting style, but in religion across generations.
Well, so what would you say the major differences over the last 50 years are? You're talking about religion, like you say, you're talking about actually divorce, single motherhood. How do all of these play in?
Last 50 years ago, the divorce rate in our country was about 5%. The out-of-wedlock rate was about 4%. So there have been radical cultural changes, and that affects the generations. The way this generation did it in so many ways is kind of unlike this generation. My aunts and uncles, I had 6 of them. They stayed with each other till death. But some of those marriages were rough. And if, in fact, they would be living now, I'm not sure they would have committed themselves. But that's the way they did it.
That was the commitment people made.
That was the way it was, and that's changed.
Right. So what would you say is, let's say from a Catholic perspective, from a Catholic grandparent comes to you and their major concern is what?
Major concern is they're not baptizing the baby. They're raising them with no religion. They don't like my religion. They don't like my politics. And at that point, I will advise them, I will say, you avoid those topics if you can. You love them with everything you got. Yeah, but you know, the way they're doing things, I don't want them to think I condone it. Love is not condoning. Our Lord, when he ate with the tax collectors, he wasn't condoning it. He loved them. And that's what I tell the grandparents. Oh, well, she's living with her boyfriend and they've got my 3-year-old grandson. Well, do you treat her boyfriend well? I don't know. Well, you need to, because that's part of her life. Well, I don't want him to think I approve.
Yeah.
She knows you don't approve. You raised her for 20 years.
Right.
She knows you don't approve. But you have to show that kind of kindness and love to have any chance of moving them toward you.
Right, and having that relationship ongoing. And you never know whether that ends in marriage or how long this fellow's going to be around.
That's
so,
right.
Okay, really good. Dr. Ray Guarendi, Being a Grandparent, Just Like Being a Parent, Only Different. Published by EWTN and available through our EWTN Religious Catalog, of course. Check it out. And of course, look for the entire interview we did on the network and on our on-demand platform and on our YouTube channel. I'm Doug Keck. This has been a Bookmark Brief. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.